3 years ago, they've been together for 5 years. That's that same cat. Yeah, my boy in that bitch putting her to work. I don't know way.
Like, he never trying to be like, oh, just because I drink, you can't drink, or you can't hang out with your friends.
No, I just didn't respond to him. He wasn't my type. So then I left him. I left him in my DMs for like 2 months. And then finally I answered no. But I didn't want to like be nothing. I just wanted to just be friends.
For y'all information, I'm still not on social media, so whatever y'all say, it don't matter. It don't matter. Don't matter. Don't matter ever now. They're all. You cannot get in touch with Travis unless you check his phone. I was supposed to be back in a month. She stayed with me for 3 months. I had 3 surgeries. Each month I had a surgery. And then I had a bone infection, so I got a PICC line in my arm, which y'all don't know about. That junk is about this long.
Man, it's one thing when folks just guessing about your relationship, but when them whispers start turning into receipts, all saying the same thing, that's when it start looking messy. And right now, people real sure Travis Hunter and his wife Leanna got some bedroom problems. And that might be why all them cheating rumors keep popping up. This ain't coming out of nowhere either, from folks talking about pregnancy, to wedding clips with no spark, to her even saying before he wasn't her type, the internet stacking all that up like it's evidence. And now, a lot of folks think her pulling away at the reception was her way of silently saying he just ain't hitting it right. The wild part? The deeper you look, the more it all kinda add up. That wedding reception moment really lit the fire. Everybody clapping, cameras rolling, and Travis leaned in to kiss his new wife. But she turned her head quick, slick, but not slick enough that people ain't catch it. That little second blew up online. Some people joked, saying maybe she ain't want to mess up her lipstick. Others swear it was a cold rejection, something you don't see if there's real chemistry. And with all them other rumors already floating around, folks wasn't buying it as no random move. They took it as a sign, and if you still ain't seen the clip, this right here, the exact moment everybody been talking about. And this right here, where the whole chatter started getting way more personal. Folks slid in the comments talking like she refused to kiss him but still accepted the ring. This love looks more like a business deal, and the dude she really with is probably in attendance. The more that clip kept getting run back, the more people started connecting it to all them other weird vibes they done had before. Cause let's be real, if you really want your man, you ain't leaning away from him at y'all own reception. That's just how the crowd see it. And for a lot of folks, it wasn't even just the missed kiss. It was what that moment him leaning in and her pulling back was saying about the whole relationship. Soon as that lil dodge went viral, a brand new storm kicked off. Now everybody whispering about a pregnancy. Folks was swearing up and down that some of them wedding pics had Liana looking straight pregnant. TikTok users started slowing the clips down, zooming in on her stomach, even throwing up side-by-side shots. And you already know once people think they spotted something, the internet gon' run with it. Matter of fact, check this out if you think I'm just hyping it. Folks was so convinced a baby reveal was coming soon. They was breaking down that wedding video like it was a movie trailer.
And that's the baby. So they just take it to plan. Could only start under the lives of things like Knowles.
The thing is, both Leanna and Travis came out quick to shut all that talk down. Maybe folks had a point, but they brushed it off as nothing solid and said people was just reaching. But to a lot of fans, that denial ain't cleared nothing up, it just switched the convo. Soon as the pregnancy talk slowed down, it blew up even bigger with folks asking if she is Travis even the dad? And you know how the internet work, once they got a clip that fit they story, they ain't letting it go. For Leanna, that came back around in an interview where she slipped up and said when they first linked, Travis wasn't even her type. That's the exact moment she flat out said it, he wasn't her type.
No, I just didn't respond to him. He wasn't my type. So then I left him. I left him in my DMs for like 2 months. And then finally I answered no. But I didn't want to like be nothing. I just wanted to just be friends.
With them subtitles on it, fans chopped it up, remixed the clip, and threw it right back in the mix. This made her look even worse. And this girl is a terrible liar, and Travis is a major simp. Some folks even came out saying that she might not have been interested in his entire energy, and that it was not just about appearances. Because this is the reasoning that people are using. Maybe that flame never really lit up if there wasn't no instant pull between them. And truth be told, told. That's why she might come off distant in public, cause if the spark ain't there, it just looked like promo, not passion. Which is exactly why folks keep pushing them bedroom rumors. And when this next clip started going viral again, it ain't do 'em no favors. This time it was an old video of Leanna dancing real close with another dude at a party. Just to be clear, this wasn't no fresh post-wedding drama. That video old, but the way it resurfaced, it felt brand new all over again. And here's the clip I'm talking about, in case you ain't seen it yet.
Sexy for the trap, too sexy for that job, just sexy for that job. Yeah.
All it took was folks slapping the word evidence on TikTok, cause she was smiling, leaning in, and clearly looking comfortable. Comments popped up saying chow ain't nothing worse than finding out the woman you love is a 304, so sad man. Debate, he needs to run, holy shit. Do we really know if anything went down? Nah. But them pictures, they hit different when the storyline saying she checked out physically and emotionally from her marriage. And that's when it start making more sense to folks. From the outside, Travis come off like a straight homebody dude, love his football, hitting the gym and chilling at the crib. Leanna, whole different vibe. She's social, she likes stepping out, she loved them late nights. She even admitted it herself, saying there be times Travis just sitting in the car waiting while she out having fun.
And the first thing that ever stood out to me about Travis was that he never tried to change me at all. So like I said, I met him in college. He was in high school, and I obviously I was in the middle about growing like partying, but I still partied a lot. And I don't know if y'all know this, but he doesn't drink at all. Like, even though he's legal to drink, he doesn't drink. And I'm Hispanic, so I have tequila like in my things. So I drink. I don't drink a lot, but I drink. And I used to party and stuff. And he would literally drive me, sit outside for hours while I'm inside like partying, and then take a—
Now look, a lot of marriages move like that. It ain't no crime. But folks still notice when one partner living low-key, chill life, and the other out here moving around, hitting events, mixing with different crowds. That's why fans kept pointing out how she pop up solo so often. They just don't run in the same circles, and that don't always mean trouble. But then came that Heisman ceremony where Travis was up there getting his shine. Everybody close to him jumped up clapping, except Leanna. She stayed sitting down, and soon as that video hit the net, it went crazy viral. Matter of fact, that little moment right there is what sparked the whole cold wife story to begin with. Folks jumped to conclusions quick. Some was saying she looked straight bored, while others believe she was attempting to draw attention away from Travis. In any case, the picture remained, and ever since that day, whenever she appeared in public with him, people closely observed her body language, and that's exactly why it spun into its own drama when Travis stepped in to defend her. He said, after all that hate, she cried herself to sleep, and it cut him just as deep. At the ceremony, he made it clear he ain't see her as being disrespectful. She just got caught in a moment that once folks clipped it out of context ended up looking bad.
She kept, W girlfriend. She made sure I was able to use her car. She let me come over when I wanted to get away from my family, stay the night with her. She had her own money. She bought me all the food that I wanted. She always been, she learned how to cook for me. She didn't even know how to cook before then. Y'all see I get to play every night, right? I get to play every night. For the real supporters that been here, y'all see me get to play every night.
You could tell he was mad because no matter how hard he tried, the internet just wasn't letting him clear it up. Some folks gave him props for riding for his wife, but others twisted his words into whole new theories. Like, if he ain't got nothing to hide, why he defending her that hard? Or, he must be covering something way bigger. Bottom line, him speaking out ain't really helped this time. After being the talk of every sports blog and TikTok thread for weeks, Travis and Leanna just dipped out. Travis barely popped up online, and both they pages disappeared. Later, he finally said that's why he don't even mess with social media no more. But if you've been following the drama, you know that only lit up more convo.
For y'all information, I'm still not on social media, so whatever y'all say, it don't matter. It don't matter. Don't matter. Don't matter ever now. They're all. You cannot get in touch with Travis unless you check his phone.
Word on the net is that Liana told one of her girls Travis couldn't really keep up in the bedroom, and somehow that lil detail started popping up all through the comment sections. Furthermore, you cannot really blame him for trying to vanish if such is the case. Seeing comments like that beneath his posts, particularly at a time when everyone on the internet is already on high alert for anything that could support their views, rather than subsiding, the conjecture intensified. Travis was struck where it hurts hurts the most. His bank account. Now, the word floating around online is that him and Liana ain't even signed no prenup before tying the knot. Problem is, like I told y'all before in my other vids, they got married out in Tennessee, and when it come to alimony laws out there, man, it's a little complicated, which means if they ever split, she could end up walking off with a chunk of his rookie check. So it ain't just about losing your partner, you might lose your bag right along with her. Folks online even been calling him the biggest loser in all this. Cause think about it, he's stuck in a PR mess. In a marriage, everybody's swearing is crashing, and on top of that, sitting on a money problem that feel like a time bomb, whether them cheating rumors true or not. But the Peace fans can't stop talking about, a lot of them swear it all started in one place behind them closed doors. Cause everything else we seeing now might just be the aftershock. If the bedroom the first thing that broke, and what come next could tear this whole story wide open.